Hello, YouTube. My name is Plazukas. This is part 4 of 4. We made it. Halfway through this video, I don't think I wanted to react to this one. A lot of the things that have been going on here, I've already said many times, and I'm not the biggest fan of Mtashed. I will have to agree with Tectone that this is more about Mtashed, about his issues with Tectone, and basically his gotcha career dwindling down to nothing and not able to be as successful as he was previously. But he's also making a case for the issues in the gotcha community, and they're very important. And I need other people to speak up that are as high profile as Mtashed so that my message can get through more clearly as well. Because I am not Mtashed. I am not Tectone. I am not a perfect person either. Let's be very clear. I've had to get my hands dirty in this space as well. However, I know where my morals stand. I know where my goals are. And I know that I'm a good person deep down and that I would help people out without any need for reciprocation. Let's begin or end now.
Just upload whatever you want, it'll blow up, and then just make millions of dollars. Because I did it, so it's just easy.
It can be easy. Yeah, I mean, America has shown that it's easy to make money. And it's the easiest when you exploit people. So yeah, if you're saying it's that easy, if Mtash is saying it's that easy, yeah, it's because you cultivated that audience of herdish, sheepish, cultish people. I don't want that. I don't want anybody in my community to ever think they have to watch any of my videos, ever. And I'm not incentivized by that as either. I don't make videos for my community. I will sometimes. This video is kind of for my community in an essence. Normally, I just do my own thing. I do what I want. And if the community wants to watch it, fine. But I have a goal. I have a message. It's never because it's trendy or because it's popular or because it's going to, result in success. No, that is not my intention at all. I always have a goal in mind, and it's hopefully a positive one at the end.
Yep, it's really that easy, guys.
Games, and then they'll return to their old one out of fear or necessity. If someone makes a hard one out of fear times, content creators will swap games and then they'll return to their old one out of fear or necessity.
Isn't that what you just did with this video? Where you said you were done with gotcha? That you were never talking about it ever again? And then you're here right now. I thought you were done.
Well, this has been a pattern of Mtashed for a long time. It's a pattern for a lot of content creators. It's fair criticism, but I don't like it coming from Tectone because I know what it is, and it's the same thing that he's been doing with everybody else in this space.
You said you were done with everybody. That's crazy. I can't believe that. I cannot believe that.
If someone makes a hard pivot and they fully commit to something and they're really enjoying it and they have that charisma, it'll...
Oh, wait. It's because he needed to save Gotcha Smack. This middle-aged, 35-year-old man who works 2 jobs, has a wife and kids. I forgot. Mtash had to save him because the mental toll was too much. Yeah, I forgot about that.
Almost always work out. So I have no worries for Gotcha Smack. He could go start covering pretty much anything he wants. And if he brings that same tenacity, that same edge, that same, insight into characters or weapons or whatever. I don't care if he's playing gotcha games or Borderlands 4 talking about his favorite guns. If he brings that vibe, he will be fine. And at the end of the day...
See, this is the polite thing to say. But here's the reality. I love Jay Whitty. I love Smack. I had a personal call with him 2 days ago. If you're a content creator and you're going to abandon all of the notoriety and fame that you have built into a space, and then you go directly into another space that you have no clout in, you are fucking yourself, and you're fucking yourself hard. And that's the truth. Now, you can say, I bet he'll do great at everything. It's just not true. It's just simply not true, right? If Gotcha Smack were to go and he were to try to be a League of Legends content creator right now, he'd fall right on his goddamn face. Now, this is what the I'm a really good, nice guy says. He can do everything, and he'll do so great. I know it. Look at how much of a great friend I am. Shut the fuck up, bro. Now, Gotcha Smack, he can do a beta test. He does this. He says, okay, Monster Hunter Wilds is releasing. I'm going to try to get a piece of the pie. I'm going to try to get in that. And he did a pretty decent job. Not too great. Did pretty all right. Take advantage of the business opportunities that present themselves to you. Just like the hundreds of Gotcha content creators, I am constantly preparing to say, hey, when this game drops, you better get your videos in. But no, he can't go to anything and do amazing or whatever. That's just not how it works.
Yeah, I mean, this is a good insight into the business. I'm very familiar with this, and a lot of people are driven by this metric and practice. It's extremely superficial. And you know what? If you have Mtashed's personality, like we talked about in the beginning, it's one thing. If you have yours, it's another. Okay, Mr. Tectone? Because you won't let people in this space. And I'm not saying that League of Legends will be welcoming. They're not going to be welcoming. I'm not saying Monster Hunter Wilds will be welcoming. But I can almost guarantee you they're more welcoming than you are. And you're the big bad in this space, Tectone. And your greed, your lack of empathy, you say all the nice things like, oh, I have all these friends. I bring all these people in. No, because every time you have a chance to back it up, to say the right thing, you always say the mean, hateful thing. And that implies a lot. You are a businessman. I will give you credit. You're one of the best businessmen on Twitch. You're 250 overall all-time on Twitch. That is a huge accomplishment. Just like it's a huge accomplishment for a billionaire. Just like it's a huge accomplishment for a millionaire. How many people did you have to step over to get there? And sure, maybe you don't have to hold yourself accountable. There's plenty of executives that are not. But at the same time, if you're in this space, you're going to have to deal with someone like me that's going to be constantly nagging and telling you, you're wrong. At the end of the day, you're wrong. And there's nobody that's going to hold you accountable, most likely. And yet, you're still wrong. But that's my opinion.
But if an opportunity arises for him to take advantage of a sudden burst of popularity, then sure, but doing whatever, it's just not a good mindset to have. It shows that you really don't care about the success of your peers when you say, yeah, man, just go quit Gotcha. Just like, you know what? I don't need to be a dick anymore. I don't mean to be a dick. But Mtashed, I knew you were gonna fall on your face the moment you left Gotcha. I already know. Right? Everybody saw it. We were just tired of hearing you bitch all the fucking time, man. Everybody knew that shit. Okay? Like, everybody knew. It is what it is, right? We just wanted to hear this motherfucker stop yapping and inserting himself into a bunch of shit he don't need to be in, right?
Well, that's where I disagree. I think that if you are in a community that has this hostility, you do have an obligation to step up and to speak out. And if you think you don't, then you're the type of executive CEO like Bobby Kotick who stands at the head of Activision and lets people sexually abuse everybody down the ladder. Am I right? Is that right, Tectone? Yeah, most likely. I can't say that definitively, but that's the actions of a man that would do that. Mtashed has an obligation. I have an obligation. Everybody in this space has an obligation to criticize everyone, including you. Not to shut the fuck up. To speak out. And to have a discourse. To have a conversation. That's how things change. That's how things get solved.
Now I'm gonna insert myself into everything. You wanna know why?
Yeah, it's bullshit. It's so much bullshit. But I'm not surprised. I'm not upset.
Per your words, I'm a drama channel. Let's get in there, boys. That's my job. Yes, sir, and I fucking love it. But here's the thing. Everybody knows exactly the motherfucker that I am because I don't spend a second pretending to be anybody fucking else. You don't get to be this pretend good boy and then do this shit-eating tactics like you did with this video, man. Because anybody with above room temperature IQ can see straight through this fucking video. This ain't about Gotcha Smack, brother. This is about yourself.
He's got a beautiful girl by his side. He's got kids. He is more physically fit than 99.9% of all people watching. The only person that is more fit is me. That's a whole other topic. It's all gonna work out for my boy Gotcha Smack. And maybe for
these qualities that he and I share are really good, so I'm gonna make sure to highlight them. Mtashed, I just want to let you know, okay, and I know you'll be very happy to hear about this, okay? I am gonna be married in the next year. I hope you're excited. I hope you're excited. And I'm gonna be having a kid in the next 2 to 3 years. So I hope you're looking forward to that. It's gonna be great. Because after I do all of that, I become you, but better. Oh, and it's always been my plan, Mtashed. It's always been my plan. I'm going to become...
I mean, if I'm being open, I don't think that having a family and kids is what defines a person. I would hope you're finding yourself before you get married or have kids, because if not, good luck trying to find it when you have those things. And I hope it goes well for you. Statistically speaking, 50% end a divorce. I don't know.
Become you, but better. Oh, it's really that easy. It really is that easy. What you gonna say then, buddy boy?
some of these people commenting, it's time to look inside and realize maybe you are just being a little soft and you're being a jerk. Grow up!
Yeah, he would.
I mean, I really don't like Mtashed. I really don't. I really don't. I never have. I've made that stance pretty clear. So this has been a hard video for me to watch because I have two content creators that I kind of despise from a professional level. I can't say from a personal level. Like I said, Mtashed could be a great father and a husband. Tectone could be a great father and a husband at some point. Maybe he's a great friend, a great person in real life. But their online personalities...
He would never do that. He would never do that. Brother, welcome back, buddy boy.
Okay. You're welcome. Don't ask me to do another video. Well, I'm just kidding. You can ask me to do another video. If it's Mtashed or Tectone, I'm going to decide next time. Deal? Bye for now.